Did you know that as a union actor, you're eligible for a discount on MAC Cosmetics? Let me walk you through it. So first you want to make sure you're going to maccosmetics.com/mac-pro, or at least that's the current website at this time. So you're just going to scroll down. It says apply or new, but let's scroll down so you can see a little bit more about this program. So they have different types of levels. There's the makeup artists. They get 40% off. So 40% discount on MAC products online and free standing stores, invites to pro-only events and masterclasses, pro-only communication, early access to key collections. Apply, renew. Now for actors, you would actually fall under the insiders category. But the other people who also fall under insiders, so if you know people who this pertains to, you should let them know. Hairstylists, cosmetologists, fashion stylists, models, performer, on-air talent, beauty press, manicurist, agency represented, agents, estheticians, fashion, costume designers, photographers, directors, producers, and influencers. They also have another category, students, right? And so this is 20% off. It's only for schools of makeup artistry, aesthetics, and performing arts, cosmetology, photography will be eligible to participate in the MAC Pro student program. So with this, we're going to first go through, if you are an actor, you're going to go ahead and choose the insiders one. So click apply and renew. Now make sure you also have your union card ready, as well as a method of payment. Welcome to your MAC Pro community. So we're going to choose our country. And in this instance, I'm going to choose the United States. Okay, so select status. I am, although it feels weird to say it, I'm going to be the beauty insider. So click on that. So I want to apply. So this is for the first time. Personal information. So here, so as you can see, this 3-step process: personal information, then documentation, then review your information. So personal information. First, you're going to write, and it also says you have to at least be 18 years or older to apply. So please realize that if you are a child actor, unless you're 18 years old, you're not able to apply. So personal information, you're going to enter your first name, last name, your profession, so you have SAG-AFTRA, hairstylist, cosmetologist, fashion stylist, model, performer, on-air talent, beauty press, manicurist, agency represented, agent, esthetician, beauty therapist, fashion, costume designer, photographer, director, producer, beauty influencer. So choose whichever one fits best for you. In this case, I'm going to choose performer, on-air talent. Stage name. So stage name is, sometimes you have a name that's different other than your name that's on your birth certificate. And this is the name that you go by. Probably one of the most famous people is Marilyn Monroe. That's not her real name. Her real name is actually Norma Jean, or her birth name is Norma Jean. So if you go by a different name, this is where you would place that. And I believe one of the reasons why they're asking for that is oftentimes your union card will reflect your stage name versus your birth name. Social media, the Instagram, X user, or TikTok username, I'm not entering that information. As you can see, it doesn't have a red asterisk, so it's not required. Contact information, so you're going to need to write your email address. You're going to confirm the email address. They do want your phone number, extension if it's applicable, and then your phone type. So here they want to know if it's mobile, home, or business. So go ahead and fill out that information. Next, they want your address. So you're going to write your physical address here, the city, and then since I chose the United States, it's going to automatically populate with the different states here, and then also your zip code. So make sure you fill that out correctly, because sometimes things might be sent to you in the mail. So now in this section it says, yes, I want to receive exclusive pro-only communication. So you choose yes or no. I'm going to choose yes in this instance. And then you go ahead and click on next. All right, then it's going to take you to the next section, which is documentation. So you need to have one of these. Either your union card, editorial page with some name credit, professional license listing, profession, self-hosted professional website, proof of agency representation, so a screenshot of your name portfolio with their agency's website or other proof of agency representation, pay stub noting profession, publication, what is that, masthead, social media page with profession as primary focus, at least 1,000 followers and 2% engagement, screenshot of LinkedIn public profile URL, or, so if you don't have, you need at least one of these, and if you don't have that, you have to have two from this column, which is, let me just move myself. A program or press material with name and profession, listing on salon site or concierge site, call sheet on production company letterhead, letter of reference from salon or other business letterhead, must be verified through our customer service team. So they are going to be checking to make sure that this is legit. And diploma or certificate matching eligible profession. Now you got to notice that the types of files they accept is PDF, Docs, DocsX, JPEG, GIF, and a PNG. Okay. One thing to note, especially for those of you that are equity members, there is a way for you to go and change in your settings to get a physical card. But right now, equity only, your default setting is to get a digital card. So you're going to have to go ahead and screenshot that because they don't have currently a function where you can download it to your wallet. So go ahead and screenshot that if you are an equity member. And then here, they want to know the primary documentation type. So I'm going to put Union Card BC. You could use the editorial page. It's basically those different options they listed there. This is just helping them on their side to be able to classify it more easily. So I'm going to put Union Card. And then you're going to upload your file. And then you're going to type for profession, your business name, which is optional. So again, you don't have to put this part in. Okay, so I have it loaded. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on next. And now it's time for you to review your information. So here you want to review your personal information. You want to review your contact information, make sure that's correct. If you put anything for social media, your social media, the equity or your union card, whatever you're placing here. And then also your profession, make sure that it's accurate there. And if that is, the price of the membership. So you can choose 1 year membership for $35 or a 2-year membership for $65. So obviously it is cheaper if you choose to go the 2-year route versus 1, but depending on your financial status at the moment, it might make more sense to do the $35. So if it's better for you and your budget and where you're at right now, choose the 35 over the 65 because it's really just saving $5. Okay, so I'm going to choose the 2-year. And payment. So your credit card will be charged at the time your application is submitted. The charge will be voided if your application is declined. So just realize they are going to try to go through some type of verification process. And if from their side they're seeing that this isn't legit, whatever you've put through, your card's going to get refunded. So go ahead and enter your credit card type. So you can do American Express, Visa, MasterCard, MasterCard or Visa. So those are your 3 options that you have there. So which means you could also use your debit card as an option. All right, go ahead and enter that information. So after you've entered your payment information, you can see at the bottom it says your application will be processed within 3 business days, at which point you will receive an email notifying you of your application status. So it's not going to take effect right away. So you can't sign up in the morning and then on your lunch break go to the Mac store and try to get the discount on the makeup. You're going to have to wait till you get your official notice. If you're approved, your payment method will be charged if applicable, and you'll receive a link to set up your digital Mac Pro membership card. Membership fees are non-refundable, so important to note. Your membership is good for 1 year from the date of enrollment. Okay, click agree and then submit your application. If you're finding this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button. If you have a suggestion for other videos you'd like me to do, put that in the comments. And if you're liking the content I'm providing, consider subscribing. And then that's it. It says your Mac Pro application has been submitted. If you want, you can print out the confirmation. I usually do. I chose the 2-year membership here. It's just always good to have on hand because you never know what can happen. So I'm going to choose the option to print this confirmation. One of the nice things too about printing out your confirmation, if you don't know, you don't have to print it out as from your printer. You can choose an option to save it as a PDF, which is what I like to do. So that way I can have all my receipts nice and orderly. So I put the date and then I put what exactly it was for. So that's all it takes. And then you got to wait 3 business days and see if you got approved. Now, if you're a union member, you're going to receive an email like this where it says your Mac Pro membership application could not be processed. We're unable to process your application for the following reasons. It says we've declined it to prevent a new profile from being created, but we have updated your existing profile. Again, it's going to get declined because if you are a union member and you submitted your union card and they're able to verify that, then they're going to decline it because you will not pay for your membership to being part of the Mac Pro. So that way you can still receive the discounts without having to pay the yearly fee. So don't be surprised when you see this email. Wait a few hours and eventually you'll get a confirmation email. Well, I already received my confirmation back within 24 hours, and it turns out there's still more steps in order to fully activate your Mac discount. So as you can see here, I've received the welcome email, and below it has my membership number. Now there's a few other things that I need to do first. One of those things is to access the Mac Pro app. Now, one of the things it says in here, apparently I'm saying one of those things a lot. It says here that you won't be able to get your digital card. You're going to need to go to the macproapp.com. So you want to make sure you do that so that way you have that available to you on your phone. And they're also saying that they're no longer sending out physical membership cards as well as like a welcome packet, which probably was nice. I wonder if there's some sample makeups then. The other thing is that this app, you're no longer able to download it you aren't able to download it from your App Store or your Google Play app. Wherever you get your apps from, it's not available there. You have to go through this link to get to it. The last thing is you have to activate your discount. It says, if you wish to shop online, log on to here, maccosmetics.com/Mac-Pro to activate your exclusive Mac Pro discount. You can utilize your discount in store and online within a few days of activating your membership. So it says online, you can utilize in store and online within a few days. So you need to activate it first before you can actually use it even in person. So I had some problems when I went to first try to activate my account. Maybe it's smart to go in the order that things are in the email. So I'm first going to, what was it saying? To download the app. So I'm going to click on register. So first here's asking for your membership email address, your member number, and you're going to create a password and verify the password. So obviously you want the create a password and the verified password to be the exact same thing. It looks like this was probably the problem with why I wasn't able to activate my account because I haven't created something here yet. So first let's go ahead and fill this information out. And it's important to note, at least at the time of making of this video, the password must be at least a minimum of 8 characters in length. Then you're going to click on sign up. I always choose never for this website. I don't want my computer to remember any passwords. Yeah. Okay, so it says success. You're all set to use your membership card. Let's go ahead and sign in. You're going to enter your membership email address as well as the password that you just created. And after that, you click sign in, and it's going to take you to here. So digital ID card, masterclasses, Mac Trend, product tips, videos, artist spotlights. There's a whole bunch of information here. All right, so let's see if now that I've been signed in, let me sign out. If hopefully then I can now activate my discount. So let's try again. So I'm going back to the original email and I'm clicking on the activate your discount button. Okay, it's populating again. There's apply renew. Again, we're going for the middle option of activate account. You guys know the drill, 11-digit membership pro ID number, as well as the last name that's on your union card. Then you're gonna click some. So I'm still having challenges. So I'm gonna try to go through this link and see what happens. Hopefully that's the magic. Okay, activate account, like we've been trying, or I've been trying. Just try the membership ID number and enter my last name on my union card. Okay, so now it's saying my account has been locked and I need to call customer service. So I'm going to call customer service and find out what's going on. Now they did say that activating the code will take about 3 to 5 business days. I'm going to try it again and see if it actually is working. So let's take a look. So we clicked on the activation link and this time I'm going to choose to activate account. So let's click on that. And here you're going to enter your 11-digit digital pro membership ID number, as well as the last name that shows on your union ID card. So let's go ahead and input that information. Okay, so I entered it, and this time it's actually taking me to create an account prompt. So you're gonna, it looks like they're asking for your zip code. They want your first, well, I already have my first name and last name already auto-populated. And it looks like we're gonna need, it says example username at example.com. Okay, so it looks like we need to input another email address and your password. You're gonna verify the password. They're asking for a new address. Add a new address. So your first name, last name, your street address. Excuse me. This should match the information you already submitted, as well as your phone number. Now, I'm sure that's going to be linked to your digital membership. Maybe there's a chance that you forgot your ID or your digital pro ID for whatever reason not pulling up. Hopefully they can search it by your phone number. Make this my default shipping address. That's important to note. Also too, because you can use this for if you place an order online. So that's why it's also set to here, whether it's residence or business. Your MAC store. So you can tell us your preferred location right there. So, I'm based in the United States, so I'm going to choose the United States. I'm going to choose California, and then go from there from which store. And then newsletter. And this is thank you. You're signed up to receive emails from MAC Cosmetics. We look forward, let me move myself, to sharing with you the latest product launches, styling tips, and exclusive offers and events. Stay tuned. So you can click here to receive those pro emails. And I imagine you would, because they're going to be invites to even like exclusive events. And then you're going to click submit. So let's go ahead and enter that information. So I entered the information, and after your address, it asks, there's a submit button. And so I went ahead and clicked submit there, and it automatically took me to this. So I didn't get the chance to click on the box to make sure I get the email. So I'm going to go back in and make sure I update that. So let's see where I can find that. I'm guessing it's going to be my account profile. So it's looking like here in the account profile, you have the option to also put in your birth date. So you should definitely do that. Sometimes, tell us about your birthday, redeem a special gift. So you want to put that so that we can go in and get notified for your freebie that you get that day. So let's go ahead and I'm going to input that. Okay, so when I went ahead and entered that, and don't worry if you noticed on there, it showed for your birth date, it was just asking for the month and date. So don't worry, you don't have to input the year. But I entered my membership address, but it didn't show up here. So that's interesting. And now it's giving me the chance if I want to opt into the cosmetic newsletters. So I am going to choose both, just because I really don't know what they're going to be like. Hopefully I'm not getting it 6 emails a day like we do from some places. I don't have a store preference right now, so I'm not just going to input anything at this moment, but I'm going to go ahead and click submit. If you are a union member, just realize your membership for the Mac Pro membership, it will be free. Don't be surprised you're going to get an email saying that your application's declined. And that's because they're going to cancel it so that way you don't get charged. But then don't be surprised then later on, you should be receiving an email that says that you've been accepted into the Pro membership. Now, if you are an actor, and I spoke to the Pro membership line, if you're an actor but you're not in the union yet, you can still get the Mac Pro membership. You would then apply as an insider. You'd pay I believe it was $35 for a year. That'll give you 30% discount on the makeup and such. So that's another great way where you can still get the discounts on these things. But realize that once you are a union member, that's actually going to be another perk of membership, is that it's free.